Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jacob and I are here today and we're about to start cutting up some trucks to put in that van there. We're gonna cut that truck, that other one, Volvo sitting right there next to the van, this Volvo sitting next to the red Freightliner, and that red Volvo and that red Freightliner. You might can see it right under the roof of that, under the bottom of that reefer motor. Today we're going to just try to get the cabs off of them. It's hot. If we get the cabs off of them, we still got energy. We're going to cut the frames. I'm going to move them, each and every one of them here. We got our water hose run here. I think right here would be a good spot to cut them. It's going to be hot. I know it's hot where y'all are. Probably as hot where y'all are because this dang sure been hot where I am. It's about 80 degrees so far this morning. It may be 7:15. But we're going to do what we can get done today. Y'all just hang with us. All right, here's what we're going to get today. We got these bolts right here. There's two, of course, there's two on each side. And then the other two are right here under here. There's 6 bolts. I looked on the internet. All this fair needs to come off, but it's got them star-headed bolts, and I ain't got any of that stuff. And so it's not going to come off like that. Let's see if I can find where that sucker is. Anyway, I think that's it right there. But anyway, we'll show you. This hood cable broke. Guys, we're gonna ruin this hood. I'm not gonna fool around with it. So only thing we're salvaging out of this, motor, transmission with the rears. The rest of it we're gonna salvage. We're gonna, like I told you, we're putting all the parts in that trailer. All right, well, let's get at it, see what we can do. I'm gonna try to stick my hand up in there like I did that other. Just keep that off my hand. I'm gonna bring the cat around here and pop that hood off. Whoops. What happened was, anyway, that's what I was trying to reach my hand to a minute ago and couldn't get to it. But that's all right. And I just didn't want to get into the engine, and I didn't. The mounts is right in there. And I think somehow or another, we're going to try to get this off. There it goes. I need to get the wire. You soak it real good in there, it's okay. Rake it behind there and fine. Okay, right here is the bolt here. There's two of these, one on each side. And you definitely got to get that off to get to it. Once it'd be easy peasy. I don't know if I heat it up, I don't think we can take a socket and get it off. Let me just cut it because it'll be quicker for us. And heck, let's get at it. That wasn't too bad once you figured out what bolts to cut. Can't see, dang sure can't see under there. Maybe. The steering column comes with the cab. So instead of cutting it, I'm going to just try to loosen it. Not that I ever need it. If it don't come off easy, I will cut them. yeah, I guess that bolt was right there. Keep it from coming on off. I'm gonna try to hit this cab right in here and just see if I can't bump and get those bolts to come loose. Once one comes loose, I think the rest of them will fail. Oh boy. Well, that wasn't too bad. I've cleared the stick. The bunch of airlines has got it here. I'm not worried about any of the rest of it, guys. As you know, air conditioner line, computer. Well, that's got it right there. Them air hoses is just, or dang sure got it. Let me make sure cab ain't off hitting anything over here and tearing it up. No, it's off the air conditioner lines for sure when I get on the next one. You spray that shampoo. All right, she's gonna go now. Come off. Yeah. Where's that old aggravating one? Where's your knife at? We'll cut that. All right. Okay. Should be able to move this thing right out of the way. We're going to take the cut here, cut there, and they're going to take this with them. And see, they're going to take the, we're going to cut out and send them the motor. And so we're probably, when we got the cab off, we're probably going to cut it right in here, so it'll have something to sit on. A lot of this metal just going to put extra weight on the truck, but we still got to get it. There's a lot more to this than one would think. That's for sure. They ain't never done it before. And then cut the frames up here. See if I'm gonna come to the side right there, Jacob, see if I can just knock it off. See if I got enough to. Watch that where I cut now. Just make sure you're behind the cut. think I figured out how to cut it the quickest way. I'm gonna cut it where the front motor support there's got 4. Where the transmission is supported and the engine is 4. And I think we just take the chain and hook to these motor, I don't know what you call it, these eyes up here. You run the chain through, and we just pick motor and transmission up rather than trying to cut this frame and the front end out from under. Too many cuts. I know there's going to be some fuel lines I have to undo, and probably another couple of burn off some wiring, but I think this is the quickest and easiest way to do it, the most efficient way. So I'm gonna get at it. I got to get the drive line off the rear of the transmission. And I think we're ready to see if I've cut the right bolts to get it out. I hope so. This is the job. I quoted this job way too cheap. I know everybody's got to make money, and I know things are just worth what they're worth. But by golly, there ain't nothing easy about this right here. Especially when it's like 97 degrees and you're 62 years old. I ain't complaining. I'm just saying. I got lazy on the drive line. If I'd cut it, it would have come out. Next ones will go faster because we learned on this one. When I cut them 4 bolts, I cut that brace in half, and that gave it some wiggle room. And well, you seen what happened. Come on off then. Let me cut this U-joint and get this engine out. It's hot. Woo, that's hot. seen it move then. That was hot to the tender of my arm right there. Good old hole of water. That's some high quality H2O there. Wow. 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 Hey, remember, when you price a job, add some in. And don't be wily. And get a job that you should have got more money for. But it's okay. I priced it. I'm not crying over spilt milk. It's just hot. The rest ones will come out quicker because we learned a little something about how to get it out. I hope I didn't bust that pan. I seen a little oil coming out, but maybe that was something I got. I can't. It was coming out of here. Okay. A freeze plug had come out or something. A plug was missing. Okay, that's where the motor oil come out of. All right, good. I didn't bust that. That's a good thing. I know I should have had a tire landed on that side, but hopefully we set it down easy enough. It'll be okay. All right. 1 down and 3 to go.
Do what?
We just keep on going with it. It's why it's going straight. Don't stop. Well, this is the last one. We got one Volvo with a Cummins. Well, we got 2 Volvos with a Cummins and 1 Volvo with a Detroit. This right here is a Freightliner, of course, as you can tell. It's got a Detroit in it. I'm not sure the transmission is in this one. Let's look under here and see. It's not, engine only. I'm going to try my best to be a little bit more careful on the cab of this one, simply because they want to rob some parts and carry them with them. I think they may have a couple of 3 FLDs they need some parts for. Lots of parts in there I'm sure they're looking for. But anyway, let's get this hood thrown over. I hope all the wasp is gone.
Is this the one that fell on us last time?
Huh?
Is this the one that fell on us last time?
I don't think me and you did this one. You ready? Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo, woo, woo. This right here, these two bolts right here. I just wonder if we can take this daggum motor out. What's holding it back here? Yeah, the bell housing is still hooked up to this, and that's what's holding the rear of it down. So we're going to have to, I'll get in there and look at it and see if we can pull this one without actually cutting the cab off. They can rob all the parts they want off of it. Then we can just turn it over and, you know, cannibalize it. But that's all that we're going to do. Once he gets everything he wants off these trucks, we're going to haul the rest to the scrap for cleaning up all this mess and everything. All this will be all cleaned up, picked up, and thrown in a dumpster and hauled off to a dump. Right here's the mount for the front. Looks like the mount for the back is right here. I guess right there at the airbag. No, surely not. Just sitting on that. Yeah, I guess right here. I guess this thing right here is actually what's, I don't see how, heck, it ain't doing nothing. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's attached to that somewhere in there. Okay, I think that's all we got to do. And I think we might can even catch it from this end and, or the other end and lift up. And then we can get that out of here. That's why it drove so well. Had the steering wheel locked. So there's probably a lot of dash stuff in here he wants to get out of here. A lot of stuff in here I know he can use. And just want to be as gentle with it as we can. But when you scrap him with a torch, it's hard to be humble sometimes. I think we got a radiator and all that for him that we're going to let him get out of a trailer. And so hopefully this is a good core. That's a good sign that they did try to boot it. I don't know. Maybe they knew it was salvageable. All right, let's cut this thing and see where we're at. We'll see how we did. Hey, I know the other day I was complaining a lot about it weren't worth it and all that. That was the first truck I cut up. Didn't know how to do it. Learned quite a bit more as I've done the other one too. So it took me about 3.5 hours to cut that first one up. And the last two, it took me about 1.5 hours. You learn as you go. And I apologize if I was whining a little bit. Plus I was tired. Let's see if that gets this cab off. I like Freightliners. If that's all it is, cutting the cab off a Freightliner, I'm a Freightliner man. shock absorber is what was holding it. Okay. I tell you what, I think we did a good job of protecting this cab best we could. I'm just kidding. But he still can get him some dash parts out of it. All that, we didn't even break a windshield if he wants to take a windshield. With this would have been a lot easier to take off. If I ever have to do another Freightliner, I know now what to take off. The engine, not what I thought it would be when I sold it to him. So we are going to have to correct this. We'll find him some parts. I'm sure the block is probably good. They probably look, see if they spun a main or something. But I'll tell him, I'm not going to charge him nothing for a hunk of metal, that's for sure. But it has got a set of rear ends. Jacob is about to cut the rear ends out. What I would do, cut right between that bolt pattern. I'd give it a little more gas and the equal amount of air. All right, give it some more gas. I think you can cut with that. Kind of put it at angle, or you can cut straight on this one. Yeah. Angle it down some. Yeah, right there. All right, you should be able to blow through there. There you go. Kind of ease it back up. Your head is, yeah. Might be going a little too fast. Let me see if you hit something over there. Now come straight across this frame and point down. No, start right here and just go straight across. Keep your tip up and down. Yeah. You might need to trim it up some, get it hotter. Might have been your trouble the whole time. Equal amount. Now you catch it on the inside and blow it toward the tractor. Just like that. Point your tip down some. Yeah. All right. All right. I believe that'll break loose. Just get right in here and you start at the bottom again, blow it this way. You're doing good, you just got a little too fast right there at the end. It's okay, I think it'll. There you go, blow it this way if you want to. Jacob, you can start where you cut and blow it this way. Just tilt the tip, tilt it up. That's all right. If it moves, always keep your feet out of the way. I'm gonna go pick up on the tractor and just switch both of them off. Steady your tip with the other hand. It's cutting good. You're trying to get a little too fast. But it cut it, come on. It cut it all the way. It cut it really good, really. Well, you got a gash in it now. It's about to pop. You're not going to, yeah. It's about to drop down on your side. Those cross members are still going to hold, but I'm just getting you ready so you'll know. Something's about to happen when you cut it off. And that's the fun part. You never know just what. There it goes. Not too, that's much better. Just keep your feet out from this side. Cut it right here. It don't matter if it's straight or not. Just get it. Yeah, it's catching on pretty good. Now it's going to fall this time on the drive line, so. Yeah, you want me to go get the tractor and hook to it? What? I don't know how far. I don't know if it's going to fall enough that muffler to hit you or not. All right, you'll feel it give in a minute. Feel it? There it goes. All right. Perfect. Well, that was a lot better than the first time. Wait till the third and fourth times. You'll be even got better at it. But what we done is we cut up 4 trucks, got 4 engines, 3 cutoffs. Hank come out here and help us get these transmissions and heads out from under the tarp. I'm gonna see if he wants these heads. They was under the tarp, but they still got a lot of surface rust. They may or may not be good. I don't know. Got 3 Detroits and 3 Cummins. And I think you can tell these are Detroits because it's got that cam up there on the head. I'm not an engine guy. I don't claim to be. And don't want y'all to think I am. But anyway, 2 N14s, 1.5 Detroits. It wasn't easy, but we got it. We're going to get this stuff loaded up. Probably not going to show a video of that. Hank, Hamiltonville Farm, has got 2 videos, probably 3 videos, where he comes out here and helps us too. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all come back and see what else we can get into. And remember, don't be wily.